Welcome back, viewers, to the PI show. It's that time of the show when we got Viv's mailbag. See, Viv, I kept referring to it as your mailbag, even though we've had Kathy, the legally blonde woman sitting next to me. We've had Beth do it, and we've had a lot of other people, haven't we, Harry?
Well, we've had two. No,
Two?
we've had
I thought
two.
we've had more.
No, that's it.
Thank
But
you
what about
again
her
for
outfits,
having
Harry?
me.
Look at this, she's got a wardrobe. You know, look at this.
We have to say it's actually the viewers' mailbag, so thank you for writing into us once again, and we hope that you do some more of that on
We might have to do a segment,
www.pishow.com.
We'll have to do a segment on all the outfits.
Oh, fashion and law.
Fashion and law.
Harry, you're doing a good job
I'm
too.
quite
You got
happy
the
to take on that
last
one.
week.
Look,
handkerchiefs and different colours.
we make an effort.
That's
We
right.
make an effort.
You know,
How are you gonna
you
start
are
an
in
effort?
competition with MasterChef here, you know,
Yeah,
Harry.
yeah,
so-
yeah. Yeah,
What about the Sex in the City
Eat your heart
started a trend with shoes?
There you
Females
go.
are buying stacks and stacks of
Absolutely.
shoes. They might start buying all these flashy ties.
Well, there
and
could
bow
be a
ties
personal
you got.
injury
No,
case
we-
if you fall on your heels. Who's got a claim against that?
Yes.
Keep watching for that one. But let's go into our questions this week from our viewers. And this one comes from Helen in Alstonwick, who writes in and says, to the PI show, management has given me a number of warnings and it's causing me much stress. Because of this, I'm about to leave work. Do I have a claim regarding stress for work? Thanks, Helen, for your query. It's a very interesting one, and given what Maria was saying as well, I think it's quite a big topic, a very debated topic.
We should address, because the Accident Compensation Act has a specific section addressed to work-related stress injuries. Now,
That's right.
It's quite a convoluted, complicated provision, but
Which
in
has been
essence,
recently amended too, by the way.
yeah, well, it's
That's right.
amended to make it even harder for people to
Yes.
claim stress-related injuries. But in essence, in my opinion, the action of the employer has got to be reasonable.
So you've got to have a procedure and protocol in place. They just
Yes.
can't willy-nilly say,
Yes.
that's it, you're not doing your job properly.
Well, there's got to be procedure in place. They've got to act in a reasonable way. And if that conduct causes stress, the person has no claim. There's a defence to that.
That's right.
Harry,
But
does that,
so-
sorry, Kathy, Harry, does
if
that mean
it's-
that they've got to have a code of conduct?
Yeah, they've got
in
to follow a
place?
code or follow a procedure that's set out, that's transparent. And if they do that and people don't perform and they put in written warnings, in my opinion, if it's all reasonable, they have a complete defence to paying any compensation at all.
What's reasonable is open to interpretation.
And that is
Absolutely. That is
$99 question.
And I've rarely
99
seen the conduct of an employer that is reasonable. Occasionally it happens, I believe, but I've rarely seen it.
The incidence
And
of psychiatric injuries is growing.
Most of the defences that raise that issue fail in court over the years. Now, the Accident Compensation Act has tried to amend it because there's a growing number of stress-related claims.
But Harry, does that defence, that only relates to statutory benefits, doesn't it?
Yes.
It
but
doesn't relate to
if-
common law damages.
No, but if it's exceeded statutory benefits, you'd have no prospect in common law. If the court made a finding, the employer acted reasonably, there's
that's the
no
end of it.
negligence. Yeah. So,
Well, that's true.
dare I say, Helen, you've got to seek legal advice about what the particular facts as they relate to your case.
You'd
and
need a
whether-
very, very good account of what's transpired.
Yes.
Well, reprimand doesn't actually falls under one of the exceptions
It
in
does.
Section 82(2)(a). So on
But
that
I think
basis,
if you get a proper history and you get the
that's
employer's
right.
version as well,
That's
and
right.
any witnesses, that will assist
the,
in
the
making
facts
a
are
decision.
imperative to know. So
think that
Helen,
the-
seek legal advice on that.
But the threshold is you lodge a claim with medical certificates, and it's up to the work cover claims agent to reject that claim.
That's correct.
That's right. Well,
Okay.
thanks for your question, Helen. Moving on, we've got a question from Trent in Brunswick to the PI show. My wife was at a business function when the gas heater exploded and caused her severe burns. She has subsequently suffered severe pain as well as post-traumatic stress disorder and has been unable to return to work. We are looking to start a claim against someone, but we are not sure who. Would it be the owner of the premises where the function was held or her employer? Any advice is greatly appreciated, Trent. Tony, would you like to answer this for Trent?
Being a work-related function, I'd get your wife to lodge a primary claim for statutory benefits of loss of income if she can't work, and also medical and like treatment. And if she's got a severe injury, that is a severe psychiatric injury which is permanent, to satisfy the definition, because she's picked up by the Accident Compensation Act, then at that point in time you'd probably have a common law case as well, as against the occupier of the premises where the gas heater Exploded. Did it explode, did it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what I'd be doing. And then it's up to the occupier to join any other parties. So if the heater's defective, they can introduce the manufacturer or whoever installed it or
The
maintenance
installer
people.
might have been defectively installed or maintained. So it depends on the facts, but the prima facie, in terms of common law, the occupier is liable because it wasn't a safe premise that they attended. So unsafe, dare I say, almost the facts speak for themselves, res ipsa
Yeah, I
loquitur,
think
Tony.
so.
right.
I think so.
So,
So in effect, there's two types of claims here
there's a statutory benefits
under the Accident
Compensation
Compensation
Which
Act.
is a Monty, and the other thing is
and common law.
Yeah. Look, get advice, Trent, because I think your wife's got a pretty good claim. And also the burns, you'd want to have a look at those to see how severe they are, because she might have severe disfigurement.
That's right.
Yeah.
In addition to
so
the
there's-
PTSD. Yeah.
Yeah, so that again attracts
Well, it's another head of
damage,
damage for
pain
serious
and
injury.
suffering.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
So,
Well, we hope that's answered your question, Trent. And we hope that your wife is also better as well. So.
Kathy, there's a lot of questions, but this week we've limited to a couple. But the viewers, they've got to keep writing.
They have to
into the
keep
PR
writing
show.
in, because if it's not for you, I'm not going to be here, and you don't want to do that. So, I
You're
mean,
gonna
what
be
about my
here.
outfits?
You're at the mercy of Viv because she'll want to come back.
Well, that's
eventually.
right. That's okay. We
Don't
might
worry,
take over the show for Viv's mailbag and make it a female.
I think you're trying to introduce
Female PI show,
the
but-
wardrobe
I am.
segment.
It's fashion with law.
I think you and Harry
wear cover
to
and
toss up
personal
which
injury.
one's.
No,
more
It's
outrageous.
it is competition between
last
Harry and
show
myself.
was,
You're going to have to step up to the mark, Tony.
Yeah, I think I'm wearing a nice shirt here.
no.
That's right.
Harry with the
it's,
bow
No,
tie
but please
last
keep
week.
writing into thepishow.com. We look forward to receiving more of your questions, as we would like to answer them for you.
I've had a good time with this show, Harry, and they say this is the last episode, but it's not. We've got more
Oh
coming
no,
up.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah, no. It continues
And we're looking at
because-
more interesting people to come on. We had
Oh,
Doc Larkins and Maria Curie
the
and
special guests
we've
as
had,
well.
occupational physicians and all sorts of people. So it's only going to get bigger and better, isn't that right?
Yes, yes,
Keep
yes.
watching.
So
Keep watching. And,
yeah, we want to make it bigger and better. And yeah.
we'll see you
See you
next show.
Next show.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
watching.
viewers.
Good night.
Thanks.